Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and thank you so much for tuning in with me today. Now today's video I'm dedicating to my top favorite K-beauty cleansers. Now over the course of time I have tried out so many cleansers, not just by Korean brands, also by brands from all around the world. I will definitely review those in separate videos, but today's video specifically is dedicated to the cleansers made in Korea by Korean brands. The cleansers that I'm going to be talking about are mildly acidic, so they do have a low pH. Most of them are completely scent-free. None of them have any synthetic fragrance whatsoever. There are just 2 out of the 10 that do have a little bit more of a naturally derived scent to them, but they don't contain any synthetic fragrance at all. Another key factor why I do enjoy K-beauty cleansers so much is definitely also the price point. Now, cleansers are a product that I use on a daily. I use cleansers every day, in the morning and at night. And I don't want to spend a hell lot of money on my cleansers. I really want cleansers to be effective and non-stripping, but I also don't want to strip my pocket. But at the end of the day, it's really important that your cleanser is really performing. However, you are going to rinse it off. So most of it is going to go down the drain. And I don't want to spend so much money on a product that is going to be left on my skin for just maybe 1 minute or so. But just rest assured, I was extremely picky when it came to today's selection of products because, I don't want any cleansers that do more harm than good. And cleansing is a step in your skincare routine where you could actually do that, where you could do more harm than good if you are using the wrong cleanser. Now, all of the cleansers featured in today's video are definitely my top picks, but I would be really curious to know, do you have any favorite K-beauty cleansers? Do drop me a comment below, or just let me know how your cleansing routine looks like. I would be really intrigued. Now, all of these cleansers featured in today's video work amazingly on my skin. However, that is not a guarantee that they are going to work equally well on your skin. But as with every sort of cosmetic product, I would always suggest for yourself to actually check out the ingredients list before you're purchasing anything. And that brings me to the next point, which is if you do want to purchase a product, if you're just curious about something, or if you want to try out something, I actually do have a discount code with Stylevana, that amazing K-beauty retailer, where you're actually gonna get, I would say, literally the best price point ever. Some of the prices on Stylevana are just incredibly low, and you can definitely take some additional coins off of your purchase in case you want to use my discount code. I'm going to put it up here. I'm also going to link it in my description box below with the links to these products as well. So just remember, in case you do want to shop with Stylevana.com, do put in your correct location. So once you have filled up the cart, you can scroll all the way down, enter my discount code, and that should give you an additional 10 to 15% off of your purchase, depending on the product and also depending on how much you're actually purchasing. I think if your purchase does exceed $59, you are going to get 15%, but every other order is going to be granted 10%. And also, quick side note, none of these cleansers were actually sent to me in PR. I actually purchased all of them with my own money. Some of them are even repurchases, and I actually used them so much. I love these cleansers. They are super effective, yet very gentle for my sensitive skin. And in case this is your very first time on my channel and you do enjoy skincare and makeup as much as I do, I would really appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button, stay with me a little bit longer on here. You can also ring the bell in order to stay notified about my upcoming videos. And if you do enjoy this review at any point, why not give it a big thumbs up? That would be extremely appreciated. So I'm actually going to be dividing this video in 3 different categories. I do have morning cleansers, the cleansers that I do prefer using in the morning. And then I also have my evening skincare routine cleansers. Those are the ones just literally aimed at makeup removal in specific. I mean, on those days where I do wear a full bead of makeup, I want to make sure that it's all going off before I'm hitting the hay. So I'm actually heavily relying on a double cleansing method. So a double cleansing method has greatly benefited me to get rid of everything. So it's basically when you go in with either an oil, a milk cleanser, or a balm as a first step, and then you follow it up with a gel or a foaming cleanser, so a water-based cleanser basically. Now I actually don't really like cleansing oils, so there's not going to be a cleansing oil in today's video, but just rest assured I do have a balm and a milk cleanser that I truly love. And then we're going to follow it up with my second cleansers, which are the gel foam cleansers. But I would say let's actually kick this video off with my morning cleansers, the ones that I really do enjoy using in the morning, you know, when I wake up and I want to refresh my skin. So yeah, let's actually review the very first cleanser. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I always need to use a cleanser in my morning routine. Like, I know some people don't really use a cleanser in the morning, but I kind of want to. Don't have to, but I want to, because I am actually going in pretty heavy with my evening skincare routine, and sometimes I'm even using a sleeping mask or a moisturizer that is a little bit heavier. So I definitely do want to get that remaining evening skincare routine that is still sometimes sitting on my skin. I do want to wash it all off and start fresh. So for my morning cleansers, I actually have picked 4 different cleansers, and all of these cleansers, I mean, I personally love using those in the morning. Now, you could also use all of the gel foaming cleansers in the morning. This is really like personal preference, but the ones that I'm using in the morning are basically because of the way they make me feel and because of their texture. So let's actually start off with, I would say, my very favorite cleanser. Now, if you would ask me if I could only pick one out of these 4, I think it would be this one, because I just love this one so much. So this is the ISNTREE Green Tea Fresh Cleanser, and this retails for approximately $19. This cleanser and this brand are fantastic. So ISNTREE actually does have this entire green tea line, and I love all of these products by their line. Their green tea line is so fantastic. I mean, green tea in general is such an amazing antioxidant, but it's not just solely an antioxidant, okay? It's also very anti-inflammatory. So here it is. It is definitely one of my all-time favorite cleansers, if not my absolute top pick for my morning cleansing routine. I'm actually enjoying this cleanser, so I'm always looking forward to use this, and that just says it all, okay? I mean, I've emptied an entire tube of this already. Like, this is so good. It is just so fantastic. I mean, this is completely empty. I mean, you could squeeze it, but there's nothing coming out. Completely empty, so nice. And I actually repurchased this product because when I did not have it, I was missing this. So let's talk a little bit about the details on this cleanser. So this actually comes in a tube of 120 milliliters, which is 4.05 fluid ounces. It is completely vegan, completely cruelty-free as well. I mean, all of the cleansers are. So I'm not going to continuously say that because all of them are vegan and cruelty-free. So this cleanser is completely oil-free, does not have any alcohol whatsoever, and has no essential oils. So some of the beneficial ingredients in this, I mean, the name gives it away, right? The green tea. So we have green tea powder, we have green tea leaves, and we have green tea extract. Yes, there are real leaves in here. They are grinded up, but you can see them. There are little specks of green tea in this formula. And I feel like that makes the product even more attractive. Like, it really makes it an entire experience. So some other mention-worthy ingredients, definitely the pine extract, so derived from the pine needles. Evening primrose extract. We also have some Korean traditional herbal extracts like the kutsu root extract. We have the elm tree root extract, and we also have 4 different types of hyaluronic acid in here. So in terms of fragrance profile, this does not contain any synthetic fragrance, like none of these cleansers do in today's video. But, you know, this actually is one of the cleansers that has a little bit more of a scent because it's a naturally derived scent from all of the green tea. So it really has this beautiful, like, warm green tea scent to it. I personally am a huge fan of green tea. I love drinking my matcha, and it really smells of that. It doesn't smell like grassy, it really smells like warm green tea. So let's actually talk a little bit about the textured application, the rinse off, and the results that I'm achieving with this cleanser. So the texture of this is such a beautiful gel syrupy texture. It's going to run down your hands. It is so lightweight. It's absolutely lovely. This also has a naturally derived brown color to it, and you can see the real green tea leaves in this gel. First off, I'm just gonna pour this into my hand and then just spread it out all over my skin and then emulsify it with water. So once you emulsify this with water, it's not gonna like foam up a lot. It's literally a very mild to light foam that you can achieve, but it really turns into this hydrating cream. It is such a luxurious cleansing feeling. So I like to rinse this cleanser off with just lukewarm water and with a makeup glove. You don't have to be worried about any residue or any film left behind on your skin. This really rinses off very, very well. This really makes my skin super hydrated. It actually also gives my skin a little bit more of a glow, like a supernatural radiance, makes my skin feeling super, super soft and very cleansed. Like, I feel like this does such a fantastic job in cleansing without stripping my skin. My skin feels so baby soft after this. It really does leave my skin feeling refreshed. Like, it feels really, really refreshing. All in all, this is a cleanser that I just love using in the morning because it just sets me up for a great skincare routine, and I just love this one. So let's actually move on to the next morning cleanser that I truly love. So this is the PURITO Defense Barrier pH Cleanser, and this retails for approximately $12. So alongside ISNTREE, PURITO is definitely one of my all-time favorite K-beauty brands. I have tried out so many products by PURITO, and honestly, I had great success with them. And really, this is no exception. So I really do enjoy using this as a morning cleanser. I feel like this is a really refreshing cleanser, and I especially have loved this in the summer in particular. But this is something that you could use all year round. It's really good. So let's get a little bit into the details. So this product actually contains 150 milliliters of product, so 5.07 fluid ounces. This also is cruelty-free and vegan. I don't think I have to repeat this, but yeah, just saying. So the pH level of this is also 5.5, so perfectly balanced. This product also has a very minimalistic ingredient list, but some of these ingredients are really good for sensitive skin. And also, in case you are more acne prone, I feel like you could really benefit from this product. This contains the very soothing and the very calming ingredient Centella asiatica extract. Now, in terms of fragrance profile, this is the one and only cleanser that actually does contain one essential oil, but to me personally, this is a goody essential oil. I really don't like most essential oils, but this one does contain some tea tree leaf oil, and tea tree leaf is actually a really antiseptic and also antibacterial ingredient, which is really beneficial in case you have more acne prone skin. The tea tree leaf oil in this product is also not really like aggressive. I feel like it's very down the ingredient list, but the tea tree leaf oil definitely does give it this tea tree sort of scent. And to me personally, it's really, really refreshing. Also, especially in summer, I just really love this in my morning skincare routine. So the texture of this is a translucent gel. It has some medium weight to it, and you don't really need a lot of product. It really does turn into this beautiful gel cream once you add water to this. It is really effective in cleansing your skin thoroughly. Also, the rinse off is really easy. This rinses off quite effortlessly, and it's going to leave your skin like really hydrated and just not stripped at all, but yet really refreshed. And I have used an entire tube of this already. I mean, this is completely empty, nothing in here anymore. That's how much I love this, you know. If I really like repurchase a cleanser, it really means that I use it and I love it. And on days where my skin is playing up a little bit, this is something that I can definitely rely on. So let's actually move on to the next cleanser that I really truly enjoy using in the morning. So this is the HARUHARU Black Rice Moisture Soft Cleansing Gel, and this retails for $20. So here is the HARUHARU Wonder Cleanser. oh my god, this is like a really good, effective cleanser, and I've been really enjoying this. I'm not quite sure, but I do think that HARUHARU also has like a cleanser or a line with essential oils, and they do actually contain lavender, but they've actually added an entire unscented line to their product range. And this is so nice. I actually have used this prior as a second cleanser for my double cleansing routine, but honestly, I do prefer this in the morning because of the texture of this. So unfortunately, this only contains 100 milliliter of product, so 3.4 fluid ounces. This also is perfectly pH balanced at 5.5. So this cleanser is fragrance free. This does not contain any oils, any alcohols, or any essential oils. It's completely unscented. However, I feel like when I apply this, it does have this really light, naturally derived scent of rice. I mean, it's called Black Rice Moisture Cleansing Gel, so it does contain some rice extract, and I feel like it definitely does have a very light scent of rice. Not a lot, just a little bit. So apart from rice extract being one of the key ingredients in this formula, we also do have some Panna's ginseng root extract. I really like ginseng. It's like an energy drink for your skin. It's a really good antioxidant ingredient. We also have some beta glucan and some lichen extract. So the texture of this is a really beautiful, runny, watery, jelly texture. This is like a true jelly kind of formula, and the texture on my skin feels so amazing. So this definitely has a light to medium foam. It definitely foams up a little bit more than all of these other morning cleansers in my video, but the foam is still very lovely. It's just so nice. It leaves my skin feeling really soft and clean. However, I would suggest to make sure to really get this off of your skin. Like, I feel like with this, I definitely have to be a little bit more careful to rinse everything off thoroughly. So at the moment, this is my second bottle, and this is a complete empty bottle, like nothing in here anymore. It's completely gone. That's how much I love this. I mean, all of these 3 cleansers that I just talked about, I have repurchased. This is really a lovely cleanser that won't strip your skin, but it does an amazing job in cleansing. So if you like a little bit more of a foamy, jelly texture, try this out because it's really good. Okay, so let's move on to the next cleanser that I also like using in my morning routine. And this is actually really similar to the HARUHARU cleanser when it comes to the texture. So this is the Beauty of JOSEON Green Plum Refreshing Cleanser, and this retails for $13. So I actually have reviewed Beauty of JOSEON in my very first skincare video. So here is their cleanser. This is really lovely, and it truly reminded me of the HARUHARU cleanser as well because of this texture. This also has kind of the same texture, but some very different ingredients in this formula. So like the HARUHARU one, this only comes in a 100 milliliter tube. So this product is actually also a little bit of an exfoliating cleanser. It's not going to contain any active ingredients like AHA or BHA. It actually has some extracts that are helping to remove the dead skin cells from your skin. But honestly, this is not stripping whatsoever, and it's so gentle. Like, it's really gently exfoliating. It's not like a really like strong exfoliating cleanser. No, none of that. This is really lovely, and I really enjoy using this, especially in my morning routine. So some of the key ingredients in this formula are definitely the 24.5% of green plum fruit water and 2.94% of mung bean extracts. Now, those are the extracts, and the green plum, those enzymes are actually going to assure to give you a little bit of that exfoliating action. And we also have green tea leaf extract. We have Houtunia cordata, which is such an amazing antioxidant and also very calming and soothing for the skin. We also have lotus flower extract, rice extract. We also have green plum fruit extract, not just the fruit water, but also the extract. And we have blueberry fruit extract. So this is completely fragrance-free, no scent whatsoever. I don't detect any scent. Like, I really can't smell anything. Like, no green tea, no rice, no tea tree, none of them. This also does not contain any alcohol. It does not contain any essential oils. literally nothing that would strip your skin. So what I really enjoy about this is also the texture. It's so similar to the HARUHARU one. It's really this beautiful jelly, watery type of texture, but this also has a very light foam to it. Once you emulsify this with water, you can definitely feel that this has a very gentle foam. I mean, none of these are extremely foaming, the ones that I'm using in the morning. You know, I don't actually like a lot of foam in the morning, so this is quite perfect. Now, I would say be really mindful to completely rinse this off of your skin. Like with this one, I actually do pay a little bit more attention to get this off my face completely. In general, this actually leaves my skin really hydrated and actually gives me like a really nice natural radiance. It's really lovely. My skin feels super glowy after this, well hydrated, non-stripped, and just also refreshed. Now, this is the one cleanser that I have not emptied yet, just because I have all of these other cleansers that I'm using in the morning. This one, I love it. I feel like I'm halfway through. But yeah, all of these 4 cleansers are definitely my favorite cleansers. Top notch. Really love them to use in the morning. They are fantastic. So in case you're not wearing any makeup, you could also use these at night. They would still be really lovely. You know, if you just want to clean your skin without, you know, taking care of like makeup removal, you can use them whenever. I feel like, you know, they're really good, really performing, leave your skin really like super like clean and refreshed. And I really enjoy them. This is like really personal preference, like, but these are definitely my favorite morning cleansers. So let's actually move on to the next category. Let's actually move on to my evening cleansers. Now, as I mentioned, I really do love a double cleansing routine at night. I go in with a balm or a milk cleanser. Again, I'm not using any oil cleansers here. So let's actually start off with the balm. So this is the Beauty of JOSEON Radiance Cleansing Balm, and this retails for $19. So another Beauty of JOSEON pick, but this is just such an amazing, beautiful balm. Here it is. This is the packaging, and guys, I've got to say, this is such an effective balm. Now, you could also use this in case you have a little bit more drier skin and you really like balm cleansers. You could also use this in the morning. Now, balms are something that I actually like to travel with because they are solid and not liquids. But, you know, in general, I always prefer a milk cleanser, so I'm really excited about the next product that we're going to be talking about. So this really is the best K-beauty balm I've ever tried, in my honest opinion. Also for that price point, really good product. So this packaging actually has 100 milliliter of product, so 3.4 fluid ounces again. This is also a low pH cleansing balm. This is completely fragrance-free. No essential oils, and that is something that is really hard to find with cleansing balms. I feel like most of them have some sort of essential oil, or some have even synthetic fragrance added to them. So some of the mention-worthy ingredients in this formula: we have sea buckthorn oil, we have rice bran oil, we have rice seed water, we have oatmeal extract, and we also have rice extract. So the texture of this, when you take this out, this is actually really balmy, but yet it's creamy and thick. You know, it does not melt straight away, but when you like literally spread this out on your skin, it's literally gonna heat up a little bit with the warmth of your fingers, and it's gonna transform into a milky lather once you emulsify it with water. It's a really good step if you want to like remove your makeup. It's really gonna remove all of the SPF residue, all of it. It's really effective. It also did a great job in removing my eye makeup, although I do prefer milk cleansers in general. But this did a great job in getting rid of all of the mascara, all of the eyeshadow, all of that. Now, this does not foam up whatsoever. It's a balm which is going to transform into a milky, sort of creamy texture. It's not over the top oily, it's not too balmy, it's not too melty. It's just a really lovely formula. So there is definitely no residue left behind. There is also not like a film. And I would definitely recommend this if you have drier skin, or if you were looking for a balm without any fragrance in case you have more sensitive skin. So I would definitely say this is my top pick when it comes to the K-beauty cleansing balms. So let's actually move on to what I would say is almost like an irreplaceable product in my skincare routine and in my makeup removal routine. This is my holy grail, and that's the milk cleanser I'm about to talk about. It's just out of this world amazing. So this is the SIORIS Cleanse Me Softly Milk Cleanser, and this retails for about $25. So in general, milk cleansers are the type of cleansers that I really do prefer as a very first step in my double cleansing routine. And this one is my all-time favorite milk cleanser that I've ever tried. Now, I've tried out so many milk cleansers, also most of them fragrance-free, and I will definitely do a separate video on them, but just be spoiled. This is my number one pick. This is the best freaking milk cleanser I've ever tried. So here is my current bottle. As you can see, I'm literally halfway through already. Although this is called milk cleanser, I should really mention that this is vegan as well. There is not real milk in a milk cleanser. Milk is basically referring to the texture, not to the ingredient, okay? I mean, I think you know that. So the pH of this is 5.03, so slightly acidic as well, which is great. You can definitely pick up a smaller size, a 30 milliliter bottle, just to give it a try. But I mean, I just love the fact that this has 200 milliliters of product. Quite a lot, and I think it's the one cleanser that does contain the most product. So in case you're not wearing any makeup and you just want a milk cleanser in your life, this is also just great in cleansing your skin, even if you don't wear any makeup. But in case you do wear makeup, man, I could only recommend this, because this is just doing such an amazing job to really cleanse my skin. And sometimes I even feel like, do I even need a second cleanser? I mean, I still do it just for safety reasons, but this really gets everything off of my skin. So there is another cleanser by SIORIS that I've tried out, and it's their day-by-day cleanser, their cleansing gel, because I love this so much, and I really don't have any other products by SIORIS, so I thought I would give this one a try. This one is bad. I don't like this at all. This was a master rinse off. This smells like lemon. I just don't really like this, but this is really personal preference. I'm not a big fan of this one whatsoever, but this one, just such a different kind of experience, and I love it. I love it so much. I mean, just look at that. I actually keep my beauty trash, my empties I shall say, and I'm on my 5th bottle here. That's how much I use this product. I just love this. This is so amazing. I basically try and scrape out everything because it's so good. I don't want to waste any of the product. It's just so amazing. I mean, this is going to be the 5th bottle that's going to be empty. Once I run out, I make sure that I have this all the time, because it's a holy grail product of mine. So let's actually have a little bit of a look at these ingredients. Now, I do want to say SIORIS sometimes updates this formula depending on their fresh harvest. So depending on what they are actually harvesting, they actually update the formula. So basically, the version that I have is called 2021.06, which is the usual version. So that's their current sort of version. So for this one, they're actually using citrus juice fruit water, aka yuzu. I mean, this is completely scent-free and completely fragrance-free. So yuzu is actually an Asian lemon fruit, a citrus fruit, which is filled with vitamin C. So it's actually a great antioxidant. So it actually contains 61% of the citrus juice fruit water. It also contains some macadamia seed oil, some aloe vera leaf extract, and some broccoli extract. So what I really like about this is the performance and the texture. The texture of this is just absolutely stunning. It's a thick, milky texture. This really won't run down your hand at all. It feels really silky and smooth to the touch. And it's really like a thick cream more than a runny milk. The other day, I used one of the most stubborn sort of mascaras I have to kind of get rid of, which is the Lawless mascara. And this really did a great job. And the only time when I use some disposable cotton pads is when I clean my eyes. So this really has done such an amazing job in getting the stubborn mascara off of my lashes, and the whole eye makeup is just melted away. And for the rest of my face, I just literally massage this onto my skin, and I use a little bit of water. This won't emulsify into any foam whatsoever. It's always going to have this beautiful cream texture, this lovely milk cream texture. Really thick, but so effective. So no foam at all with this product, and this comes off so easily with water. So the result of this just leaves my skin really clean, hydrated, not stripped, just absolutely softened. I mean, this is really great also for drier skin. It's super gentle and so effective. This is the best milk I have ever tried, and I will continuously repurchase this because honestly, I cannot be without this. And I actually recommended this to a couple of friends and also to my mom, and she loves this one. So she uses this one as well to remove her makeup. This is a product that I would recommend if you're wearing makeup, and even if you don't wear makeup and you just love a good milk cleanser and you have drier skin and you just want something that isn't a gel or a foam or any of that. This is absolutely stunning. And honestly, it's a lot more effective than any makeup removing balm that I've ever tried. This is always going to be my number one pick when it comes to a milk cleanser. So let's actually move on to the second cleansers that I love to use. And now you could also use these second cleansers in your morning routine in case you love something really foamy or a gel cleanser. Those are the ones that I love using after this milk, you know. I always go in with a good foam just to make sure, just to be really on the safe side, that all of my makeup is just off. So let's actually start off with a little bit of a newer product to me, but I'm really impressed. I got to say, I'm seriously impressed by this cleanser. So this is the ROVECTIN Skin Essentials Conditioning Cleanser, and this retails for $17. So I definitely have tried a couple more products by ROVECTIN, and this cleanser, I never really picked this one up. And then I got really curious because a lot of people seem to love this cleanser. So this also comes in a pump bottle. Like this actually contains 175 milliliters, so 5.9 fluid ounces. Now this is completely fragrance free. This does not have a scent whatsoever. I kind of feel like it does smell a little bit like maybe soapy. Maybe that's because they have some coconut surfactants in here. Not sure. It does not really smell like coconut or anything, you know. There is also no oil in this product whatsoever. So they are using coconut surfactants. Actually, most of these cleansers do. So the formula in general looks quite basic, but they actually have included I think 3 forms of hyaluronic acid and also some Centella asiatica extract. I love Centella, Cica, Gotu Kola, tiger grass. It's so soothing and just calming for your skin. It also contains some amino acids and some grape seed extract. The texture here, it's like a really thick gel. I did not expect this to be that thick. It's a really thick gel. And to be honest, I always feel like this pump gives me too much product. I don't need that much product, so I gotta be really careful how much I actually pump out of this bottle. A little bit of this cleanser is gonna go such a long way. Man, I did not expect this to foam up that much, but it really has a lot of foam. It's actually a really lovely experience. This is really effective when it comes to just getting rid of all of the stuff that has been just left on your skin. Like this is such a beautiful second cleanser, and this really made my skin feeling like super soft. The only thing I will say is that the rinse off, because of this thick gel texture, does take a little bit longer. So just make sure that you just rinse this off completely off your skin. You really want to make sure about that. It does require a little bit more of a rinse off, you know, than all of my other cleansers. And that might just be the only downside, but the effect of this, squeaking clean, okay? This is gonna leave your skin really clean without stripping it. Actually, this is also advertised for dry skin, and it does make sense because my skin really felt conditioned and super soft after I used this. And I was really surprised by that because it's like a more like foamier texture. So I will definitely continue using this. This is actually really great. I feel like if you were looking for an amazing fragrance-free sort of cleanser and you have a little bit drier skin and you want something super effective, this will get rid of the sweat, this will get rid of makeup, this will get just rid of like SPF residue, whatever you want to clean, okay? This is really stunning. So let's actually move on to the next cleanser, which is also a little bit newer. So this is the KLAIRS Gentle Black Facial Cleanser, and this actually retails for about $19. So in the beginning, I was kind of confused. I was like, why is this called like black black cleanser. This is not black. It's not colored in a black way or anything, but it's because of these ingredients. It comes in a tube of 140 milliliters, so 4.73 fluid ounces. So this actually contains black bean, blackberry, black truffle, and black cumin. That's why it's called black, okay? So this one also has some ceramide and pea in here. It has some fig fruit extract. It has some Centella asiatica extract and also some hexapeptide 8. So this actually has a lot of beneficial ingredients. Again, a cleanser with a lot of antioxidant, you know, you're kind of going to rinse it down the drain. But still, you know, I'd rather have these antioxidants in here than not having them. So this is completely fragrance-free. This does not contain any essential oils. It does not have any stripping alcohols in here whatsoever. It also does not have any like harsh surfactants, like none of these do. Also, this product is one of the cleansers where you don't need a lot of product to actually achieve a really effective cleansing. So the texture of this, it's like this thick, round, solid consistency, but once you spread it out, it just turns into like a rich kind of like creamy foam, and when you emulsify it with water, it will turn into a beautiful creamy, silky sort of foam. This does have a good amount of foam, but it's not as foamy as the ROVECTIN one and another one that is gonna come up. This has more of like a silky, creamy sort of foam, and it makes it super, super gentle. It's really effective, and also the rinse off of this is really, really easy. This is definitely really creamy, really mild. Again, it's a little bit newer to me, but I love it, you know. It's not leaving my skin stripped, and my skin feels super soft after this, yet super effective. So it's really gentle. I also have tried out so much by Dear KLAIRS. I really never had a Dear KLAIRS sort of cleansing product, so I was really curious, and I decided to go with this one because this one is completely fragrance free. And yeah, I just love a good second cleanser, and this is definitely one that made it onto the list. Really stole my heart like that. Absolutely lovely product. Okay, so let's move on to the next product, and here we go. ISNTREE again. So this is the ISNTREE Onion Newpair Cleansing Foam, and this retails for about $16. Onions, right? That is just so weird. They have an entire onion line, apart from that green tea line. They have recently released this Onion Newpair line, and I was so reluctant to pick anything up by that. This cleansing foam, wow, top notch. I love this. This is so beautiful. Wow, I did not expect this to be that great. This is really, really fantastic, you guys. So this is a hypoallergenic cleansing foam that effectively cleans skin from dirt and impurities, also from makeup, to be honest with you. It's also really good for irritated skin, and mewing red onion extract creates a protective barrier over skin. I had no clue about that. This also contains some tranexamic acid, which is a really great sort of brightening ingredient, which can kind of fade hyperpigmentation. Again, it's in a cleanser, so the result that you're going to get from this is quite low. It also has some vitamin C derivative to improve the appearance of hyperpigmentation and even skin tone. I mean, get a great serum if you want to target some of these issues. But in terms of cleansing, this really blew my socks. This is really fantastic. So this is completely scent-free. I promise you this won't smell of onions. I was just like, if this is gonna smell of onions, like, no thank you. But this is completely fragrance-free and has no scent whatsoever. So in terms of texture and application, this kind of has the same texture as the Dear KLAIRS one. It's gonna come out as this round, solid, creamy consistency. But once you emulsify this with water, this is just so creamy. This will foam up. It's not the foamiest of them all, but this is such a creamy foam. This is just the creamiest foam cleanser I've ever used. And I think this would be really suitable if you have also drier skin and you just want something that feels like a luxurious cream foam on your skin. The rinse off of this, really easy. This comes off of my skin effortless, it glides onto my skin effortless, and it comes off my skin effortless, and I really enjoy that about it. It leaves my skin really clean, soft, hydrated, and definitely gives me a little bit of a radiance. Wow, wow, wow. I really love this, and this is just, again, one of these foam cleansers that stole my heart. It's so good, but like nothing is going to beat the last cleanser of today's video. I definitely kept this for the end of the video because this is I would say my all-time favorite second cleanser, because in my humble opinion, this is the most effective one, and this could also just be like, you know, a standalone makeup remover in and of itself. And this is the Purito From Green Deep Foaming Cleanser, and this retails for $15. This is the most effective cleanser I've ever tried, and in all honesty, this is the most foaming one. Another reason why I love this product is because it took me ages to finish this. In the beginning, I just squeezed out way too much of this product, and then I realized I don't really need that much. This really truly makes it worth it. I feel like all of these Purito cleansers, you know, they just last for such a long time. I had this for months and months, and I honestly used this every day when I was wearing makeup, and I really couldn't believe how long this tube would last me. Now, this actually has 150 milliliters of product, so 5.07 fluid ounces, but those 150 milliliters felt like a 500 milliliter tube, to be honest with you. So this is my second tube here. I feel like I'm all the way down. Here is an entire empty bottle. Again, I kept my empties. But yeah, this is completely empty. I mean, there was nothing left in here, and it just lasted me for ages. The only annoyance that I have with this product, and it's really the only downside, is if the product, you know, is kind of squeezed, that cap has a little bit of a closing issue. I felt like it does close a little bit better when the product is full. So the pH of this is also quite perfect. This comes in at a pH of 5.5, so pH balanced. So they have used some coconut-derived surfactants. They also have used some Centella asiatica extract. They have some green tea extract, some licorice root extract in here, and also some Houtunia cordata extract, and also some agrimony, some sticklewort, which is an antioxidant in here. So I was really surprised by this minimal yet really soothing ingredient list and the power of this. So the texture of this is, again, really similar to the Dear Klairs one and also to the ISNTREE Onion Newpair one. So when you emulsify this with water, oh my gosh, the foam on this, it is a foamy experience. Just a beautiful texture, such a beautiful creamy texture. Not as creamy, I've got to say, as the ISNTREE one, but the ISNTREE one also is not as foamy. So this is really foamy. It's deep cleansing. Like, I feel like this really does a fantastic job in cleansing my skin. I mean, this gets rid of everything, literally everything. It's such an amazing texture. This is gonna come off with water, with my makeup glove. It's just absolutely beautiful. This is going to leave your skin soft, extremely cleansed, like squeaking clean, and it's also gonna give my skin a radiance, a healthy glow. So this is really non-stripping, although this has all of this foam. It is just absolutely beautiful when it comes to just removing everything off your face. And I've got to say, this is like my all-time favorite second cleanser. I mean, all of these other three ones I love as well. So yeah, you guys, those were all of my top 10 favorite K-beauty cleansers. Now I will definitely make some other videos where I'm going to be reviewing some, you know, separate categories. I'm actually really planning on doing a balm review, a milk cleanser review, maybe even a gel cleanser review or an exfoliating cleanser review. Do drop me a comment below what interests you the most. And also do let me know, have you tried out any of these cleansers that I was featuring in today's video? I would be really curious to know if you have a favorite one, if you share a favorite one with me, or if you have a different favorite one, or what is your skincare routine, your cleansing routine looking like? Do drop me a comment below. I'm always really excited to read your comments. And also, if you found this review helpful in any way, or if you just enjoyed the video and you made it that far, why not give it a big thumbs up? That would be extremely appreciated. And also, in case you just have not yet subscribed to my channel, why not hit that subscribe button? And you can also ring the bell in order to stay notified about my upcoming videos. And until then, please do take care. I shall be seeing you on here very soon with the next one. So thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.